I was 21 when I met Ohima. She was 35, a hardworking woman with her own business. She ran a hair and beauty shop. She wasn't flashy, but she was confident, bold, and smart. The kind of woman who had been through life and wasn't pretending to be anyone else. I was helping my cousin fix some wiring in her shop one afternoon. That's how we met. At first, it was just small conversations here and there. One time, I was explaining something to her, but I realized she wasn't paying attention. She was just looking at me. And then she teased, "You are too gentle for your age." I was a little shocked because I wasn't expecting that at all. But then I composed myself and smiled. And then I teased back, "You are too fine for your age." We laughed, and since then, we started getting closer. We spent time together engaging in activities such as music, food, and having real conversations. One night, we were out just hanging out. She had a long pause in the middle of a conversation, and then she looked straight at me and asked, "So don't you mind people saying I am too old for you?" I smiled and shrugged. "They talk anyway," I said. She smiled and said, "Maturity isn't about age. Some people are 40 and still act like children. Some are 21 and carry the wisdom of their scars." That night, something shifted. We kissed for the first time. And it wasn't rushed. It was soft, slow, passionate, and it was real. From then on, our relationship grew. But so did the noise around us. People started talking. Her friends said, "Why are you going for this small boy? He will leave you when he gets stable." And my boys would say, "You man, you dey waste your youth. Why won't you find yourself a fresh girl?" Even her own sister once said to her, "You should be ashamed. You are old enough to be his aunt." But the truth is, most of those people weren't even happy in their own lives. Some were in toxic marriages. Some were cheating on their partners. Others just had nothing better to do than gossip. We never begged anyone for their support or approval. We minded our own business and kept building our bond. That didn't stop the insults though. They called me a toy boy, said she was desperate, that I was using her or she was using me. I could never tell which was which. But guess what? She believed in me before I even believed in myself. She helped me learn to budget, manage time, and start my own business. And I helped her set up social media presence to promote her shop online. We supported each other in many ways. It wasn't perfect, of course. Sometimes the age gap showed, especially in arguments. She liked structure. I was still more spontaneous. She would want a quiet weekend and I would want to go to the beach with friends. But we talked. We compromised. We made it work. There were moments I felt insecure. Sometimes I'd ask, "What if you wake up one day and feel I'm not man enough?" She would look me in the eye and say, "You are more man than most of the grown ones I've known." And there were times she also felt insecure where I had to assure her that she is safe with me. I know people won't stop talking. In our society, once a woman dates someone younger, she is labeled. They won't call it love, they will call it shame. But let me ask, if two adults love each other, support each other, and bring peace into each other's lives, why should that bother anyone? Why do people have time to insult others' relationships, but no time to fix their own mess? Instead of sitting around judging who is dating who, people should go find something meaningful to do. Learn a skill, start a hustle, grow up, build something. Love is not always about the same age or background. Sometimes it's just about two people finding peace in each other in a noisy, unforgiving world. And honestly, I'm tired of the idea that older women can't be loved openly. that they should settle or step back. Who wrote those rules? As long as two people are adults, consenting and not hurting anyone, they have every right to experience life and love on their own terms. We've been together for 5 years now. I am 26 and she's 40. We are still together, still in love, still building. Some friends eventually admitted, "Bro, you look happier than most of us." Even her family came around when they saw how serious and loyal I was. It wasn't easy, but we proved that what matters most is how someone treats you, not how old they are. So yes, people will talk. Let them. As for me and Ohima, we will keep choosing each other every single day, because love is not about age. It's about connection, respect, support, and peace. And honestly, if that bothers anyone, that's their problem, not ours.